Hi, welcome to the Train Shop Weekly. This is Volume 2, Episode 3. And as you can see,
we're not at the train shop.
We're not at the train shop.
We are on the road.
We're visiting.
On the road, we got a layout to visit. We're at the home of Philip Koller with his impressive basement here. So we look forward to sharing that. But before we get to that, we have a few things to check out and go over. First thing we normally mention is some of the magazines that came in.
Oh, Mr. Bill.
Oh, what do you got?
I got something cool, really good. You guys go. Yours really aren't that important. Go ahead, you guys do yours.
All right, I got the March and April classic toy trains, and in there is one of our friends, Richard Shutt, in his layout, which I think is really a good article, be a good one to read. A few other good layouts in here as well. Classic toy trains, as I said.
When I was looking at the pictures, I can see why you're friends with him, because his layout reminds me a lot of your layout. With all the blue walls with all the shelves going around with his collection.
Oh yeah,
that's pretty cool. New issue of, as is popular in the Northeast here, is Rail Pace magazine.
I did not catch that at the store.
Yeah, that had a good article from our area, the Pennsylvania Northeastern and the East Penn, the Telford swap.
Oh,
seriously?
That's I gotta get from the friends. Any of you guys who drive the what's it?
Pennsylvania Northeastern or East Penn?
East Penn. Come visit me. I'd like to ride in that blue little switcher.
Then we got Model Railroader, and this one's on easy, excellent weathering.
That's what I'm interested in, because I'm getting ready to do some light weathering on my Amtrak cars. I want to weather them up a little bit.
I did that to some of my passengers. Yeah. I did the bottoms.
So this has some really good tech tips and ideas on passenger car weathering.
I did some light, like mud and dirt on the bottom. I didn't want to do the whole car because they try to, passenger cars, they keep clean.
This is the magazine to see this.
Why is that? Well,
why is that? Because if you open up the first page, and what does it talk about? Reading and Northern T1 rambles and fall excursions.
We're excited about that.
Okay, we touched a little bit about it on the last show of the week. Now it's official. $99 will get you there. Fight for them tickets, because they're going to sell out quick. Says you got let's see, what do they got? You got Saturday, May 28th, Saturday, July 2nd, Saturday, August 13th, and September 3rd. Then they have a fall train excursion with the T1 on Saturday, October 1st, and Sunday the 2nd, October 8th and the 9th, and October 29th and 30th. And they're also doing the F units 270 and 275 on Saturday, October 15th, Sunday, October 16th, Saturday, October 22nd, and Sunday, October 23rd.
So it's kind of cool. The Iron Horse Rambles, they start in May. But I was reading, I guess in March, the engine's going to be running, but to break it in, they're going to be using it for freight service.
So
why not?
So guys, March will be the hot video steam engine.
You got to look at all them coal cars they painted up to look like the old Reading cars. They painted them up. They what do you call the Reading and Northern, but they did them with the diamond on them, and they did them up similar to the old Reading cars. So that should be quite interesting to match what was to what it is now.
So, first of the T1s are going back in service next month. And then maybe 2100 will be coming soon. And maybe my hopeful wish is they'll come to and meet together and do a double header.
You never know.
I believe it says it's supposed to start February 15th. But like I said, I'd better off if you buy your ticket February 18th.
Yes, 18th.
After I get my ticket.
All right, what else we got there?
This is volume 5 of the observation car series that came in. Right? I think they had gotten 1 through 4, so now volume 5. What railroads does it have?
We get up to the P's yet?
We're past the P's. You missed that.
Oh, man.
Southern Pacific, Texas and Pacific, Union Pacific, Washington, Western Pacific.
Cool.
Basically a S through Y. So.
Excuse me.
Very good.
You all right there?
Yeah.
What do you got new today, Walt?
What I got new? We came into all you Septa people. The old green version of the Septa Bus.
Ah.
It's hard to find Septa stuff.
Yeah, especially
For local,
around Philly. That's all too.
You gotta remember there's guys in New York that don't want SEPTA, they want New York Transit, so.
Well, that's understandable, but we
Yeah.
want Septa. And Septa's hard to find.
I know it is.
So when somebody makes one,
When they made the SEPTA train, trust me, I grabbed one. Ah, very cool. Yeah, I vaguely remember that green.
I remember it.
it's got the Septa, got mirrors and such. Rubber tires.
Hey, wow, they even gave you spare mirrors. So
All right.
evidently they might, what do you call?
So when you break
Break
them
one
off,
off? Yep.
That's pretty cool.
it is pretty cool.
Reminds me of the old trolley.
That reminds me, Septa has 2 old buses that the mechanics restored in-house.
Oh.
Because they brought it to our Founders Day in Lansdale.
Yes, this is OHO. It's not O scale.
Well,
But, you know.
now we just gotta get that company to make O scale.
Yep. And the next thing we got in is Rapido Transit tank car set. It's a 6-car, Pro car, GP, Procore GP20 tank cars.
Pull it out.
Why, just because it's not O scale, we can't pull it out? Maybe the HO people want.
Yeah, because you're slow.
I'm slow.
Yeah, you're
We
slow.
want more time to look at Philip's layout here.
Oh. These are much more delicate.
That is pretty nice detail.
Yeah, very nice detail
Wow.
Yeah, I like that.
for your modern tank cars.
Look at that. Nice Katie couplers on it.
So you gotta be
Katie
careful, careful where you grab it. You're gonna.
So
Break the rail.
you got a 6-car set.
That's great. That's 6-car, all different numbers, I assume.
Yep.
Any other different markings on them, like paint or stripe or anything like that?
I don't
think so.
They're not like
And these got to be.
they're not like the Athearn dirt and grind cars.
These got to be like the 70s era because it has that barcode on it. If you look.
Yeah, they ran that barcode up into the 80s.
New 73.
Yeah, so there.
They're pretty nice.
All right, we don't have to see the whole
We
file.
believe you. We believe
We
you.
got the idea.
You can tie it too.
Ah,
Yeah, box it. I don't want this to get broken.
Here, I'll put it.
Or you put it back. You can be responsible for breaking
You know,
rail.
maybe I should let you put it back. Maybe you'll break it.
meanwhile, also came in
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Woodland Scenics, the Smith Brothers TV and appliance.
I've been waiting for
Yeah, a
this.
lot of people have been waiting for.
That is cool. That one's the HO.
And we all love the Walters buildings.
And the little itty bitty N-gauge one.
Yeah, it's a little sucker.
Now the one we're gonna open up. The O-gauge one. Oh,
If you can get it open, it's all stapled.
what?
You need a stapler. In there.
Let's see here.
Well, apparently they have little TVs in the front windows that kind of flicker. So it looks like they're on.
This is the one thing I wanted to order anyway, so I might as well open this one. I'm gonna buy it.
You can't. It's already sold.
Yeah, to me.
Nope. You have to wait.
Bill says I got it out.
Geez, boys, what's taking you so long?
We didn't have staples like you. Or you didn't have staples like us.
I got the plug and play thing. Does it have the other end on it?
Nope.
Rats.
Bummer.
I didn't bring you. Cut that sucker off.
Let me see it. The refrigerator's falling over. You got a washing machine in there?
Washing machine.
Washing machine, couple TVs, some appliances in the back there. But there's no people in there.
No customers?
No customers.
It needs people standing out front
Right.
looking in.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
Thank you, Phil.
Yes, indeed. We got some nice detail on the side. It's heated by gas.
Dumpsters overflowing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have to put a raccoon in there.
A raccoon.
Yeah, coming out of the dumpster. They got so much detail on them, they're neat. You got the gas meter here off on the side.
Yep, the roof detail.
Roof detail with the air conditioner and heater. They got nice drains, which surprising is they're actually open, would actually work. That is neat. All right, now I gotta see this. Oh, that's cool. Oh, and they flicker.
Yeah.
Look at that, they're all flicker.
Oh, that's cool.
Let's see.
That is awesome.
Oh wow. Oh, look at that. Even the refrigerator's lit
Yeah,
up.
the light in the refrigerator's lit up.
Oh, but even the color
Washer
TV,
and dryers. Or
even the color
washers.
TV's got on. The old sign. They actually got pictures on them.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. We need to get a close up of this one, Bill.
Yeah, I don't know.
I wonder what's on the TV. That's probably going to be the. I would have to say it's probably going to be the new must-have building on your layout.
Oh
I
yeah.
think so. It's cool. It's got a light on the
On
rear
the back,
dock.
yeah.
On the rear dock. That's pretty cool.
Change the name a little bit. That was Ed's TV in Lansdale.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking was Ed's TV.
Just stick that down out of there.
Yeah. All right, now that we're done with the TV store.
Yeah, TV store is neat. One of the things I wanted to share with is recent, not too long ago, last year we sold a Lehigh Valley Lionel NW7 switcher to a customer, and the body came through, had a big crack.
Yeah, because that was a
You see
pre-order.
it? Yeah,
Yeah, it was a pre-order one.
yeah, and we tried to get a new body for it from Lionel to no avail. So yeah, you can see the crack on it. You know, it just went down the whole thing. There's not much you can do about it. So we ended up refunding him his money and then basically I sold it to myself. Gave myself a good deal. But it's a Lehigh Valley, you know. If we send it back to Lionel,
We won't see
we
it
don't have
again.
it, you know. So kind of the idea was, hey, what if we glued it and then weathered it, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah. So that was kind of the idea. So
Why is it always works out? We get the second hand,
the what?
the second hand stuff.
A lot of good second-hand stuff coming.
So when I took it apart, one thing I wanted to point out was when you're taking a body off, or you get into there's so many electronics and plugs into the engine.
Oh, the body pins in there too.
But take the time to, and we all pretty much all have smartphones. Take a couple pictures. That's what I do. When I take the body off before I start unplugging everything, I just took a couple pictures of the inside, so you have no problem putting it back together.
The other thing is to take a magic marker, okay, and magic marker on the end of the pin to the plug.
Oh, so you know which
So
direction.
you know which direction it was, and even which plug came, which two plugs were together. I do that down in our workshop when we pull them apart, so I have a reference, because sometimes we don't get back to them until a month later because we're waiting on a board or something.
Yeah. So once I pulled it apart, pulled the body up, we glued it up really good, the crack. So if we weather it, masked up the windows. And then I kind of did a Google search on photographs of the Norfolk, of the Lehigh Valley switcher. Yeah, so
You came up with some decent.
yeah, because I wanted to know how do
Weather.
I weather it and such, you know.
Yeah, you're missing spark arresters or whatever.
Yeah,
they're called.
spark arresters. I was actually looking through my stuff to see if I have any for
Well,
it.
this one was actually a photo of number 222, the Lionel 222 engine.
Yeah.
What it is. I got 223, 224. I know one of the things with that Lionel engine is the color, the red, which was pretty bright red.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're Lehigh Valley was very more of a darker red.
Like a maroon.
Yeah.
More like a maroon.
Oh, is that called
When you
Cornell?
weather them, you'd be
Or-
surprised how
or-
much the
or-
color changes.
What the
So
heck is
where did you put this one? I haven't seen it.
Yeah, so here's the engine afterwards.
Yeah, see, that weathering tones down that red though.
Yeah, I
quite a
kind of,
bit.
using the airbrush, I just did a light black, weathered black over the whole thing, you know, pretty evenly. It just, it toned it down. It knocked that brightness off of it. You know, paint up the handrails. Yeah, just did the whole thing. And basically where the crack is, I put a little
Yeah,
extra
really,
heavering,
see?
but unless you know the crack was there,
You're not
no
going
one's
to see
gonna
it.
notice. Yeah, that was
I
the
see
one
the
thing.
crack.
Because you know it's there. The one thing I noticed on these pictures was the spark arrestor. They pretty much always had the spark arrestor. So I did find a place.
Silver stack on this one.
Yeah, some had silver stacks, some of them didn't. They also had them where the stack was cut down. But I did find a place that does those spark arrestors in O scale. They 3D print them.
Yeah.
So I ordered a set of those. So I'm waiting for them to come.
Okay.
And what are you gonna do? Drill holes through them? They're gonna get the smoke out of it. 'Cause I think
Drill a hole through
They're
it.
hollow.
Oh, the smoke arresters are hollow.
Yeah, they're hollow, so that should fit right on top.
Oh, cool.
Doesn't matter. Maybe I might just cut these
Cut
down. a
these
little bit.
down to match anyway.
Yeah, maybe paint them silver because. Actually, the one this is number 222. That one wasn't painted silver, at least in this picture. But
I'll have to look in the Lehigh Valley books when I get home.
no, I thought it came out much better.
Oh yeah, it looks great.
I think I really like it.
Not bad for Bill Henning.
Yeah, not bad for a Bill Henning drama.
Looks good.
All right. The other thing I got new, wanted to share, wanted to tease you a little bit, was the one of our favorite TV shows as a kid was Emergency 51.
Yep.
Yeah, so we mentioned
Yep.
about this the other week.
50
Adam
years.
12 and Emergency 51 were the two shows right in a row.
So
50 years. That's why I'm a fireman.
I had to break down and buy one of these suckers. I would go pretty good on Phil's way out here.
Yeah, with all the fire trucks on it.
So
I do got to say that you need this for your fire truck collection, Phil. I can sell it to you
Well,
cheap.
I guess it's a good segue to introduce Phil.
Yeah.
Koller, whose layout we are visiting.
Come on over, Phil.
Right.
Join us.
Here, let's all slide in.
Let's hear about your layout.
Well, this is
First of all, let's ask him how he got started.
And the important questions first.
Yeah.
Yes. What got you started?
I actually got started when I was very young. My father set up a, I guess it was a American Flyer set, and I just kind of grew from there.
Similar to what you have behind
Yes,
you is what you were
similar
showing
to-
us earlier.
Yes, the Santa Fe, or the
The war bonnet
Yep.
set.
the war bonnet set. And so we had a loop of that going around, then we had another loop of a freight set going around, and so at Christmas time we kind of would set it up, and that kind of I think got me hooked when I was probably around 6 or 7 years old, I guess, and from that point on, I kind of just started collecting as everybody going into HO. Had several layouts of HO, and then the O gauge syndrome just hooked on like everybody else, and so
And it just grew.
yes,
I know nothing about that.
so all the HO is packed away. Somehow you seem like you never get rid of your HO stuff. You just always
I still,
No, you just accumulate more trees like the rest of us.
I still have all my majority of my HO.
yeah. So I
I
have
don't know much of mine.
a bunch of HO stuff.
I still every once in a while I'll find my
One of mine, I
One
left
of
at
their
his
cars.
place when we were kids.
Yeah.
Because when we were a kid, we all had different colors on the bottom of our trains.
We still do. We actually, because we shared a layout, we all have paint dots on the bottom of our cars. You know, one of us has green, one of us has blue. You know, so we know whose car is what when we run them. But,
So then after that, I got into the HO or the O gauge, and it's been on O gauge ever since. It's
haven't looked back.
one of those it's O gauge or no gauge, so situation. And so we built this house 2017. After we got adjusted, 2018 around November, I started to build the layout down here, and kind of been working on it ever since.
And no looking back.
No, not at all.
No, it's a great room. When I first walked in there, it's like, oh, now this is a train toy room. That's for sure, no doubt about it. You got some great pictures on the wall.
Absolutely.
A whole variety of stuff. We'll get ready to take a look around and run some trains. And
the other thing is, are you active fireman?
I am a active fireman with Hicken of Ambler. This will be my 47th year.
Thank you for your
Fire
service.
chief at one point, and went through the ranks of So yes, I'm still running fires.
one thing I noticed, whenever I was on your layout, you're pretty much conventional control, aren't you?
Not necessarily.
No,
I'm
MTH.
I'm at NTH.
Yeah, but
It is one of the loops the upper loop I'm going to make is a conventional loop, but I do have a MTH, and I have a legacy system. I haven't hooked it up yet, but I was running a Cab 1 before the legacy, so and I just haven't got that integrated.
I know you ever take
No,
that
but
buck.
he-
You can make a good buck for him.
Yeah.
He showed me an MTH engine. I really need to look for now.
So
We
Work
don't like
train.
MTH, so.
Wet with work train piece.
yes, it's the Union Pacific work train, I believe it is, wheat or
Weed.
wheat train.
Yep. Weed train.
well, I think we had enough talking. Let's play some trains. Let's run some trains.
All right.
Get it.
I was telling Harry, what I'm gonna do is,
That's the problem.
Around the corner.
The layout is so big that you don't know where the rest of the trail. But I haven't put a burning house on it. I was thinking about maybe doing one of those over there with the aerial ones. You know? This is the Believe me, I've had a couple wrecks where, you know, because I don't know where they're at. Yeah.
And that's what I really thought was neat, because
Yeah.
the one backdrop he gave me is
complaining about a lot of weeds around those propane tanks. Get that patch over there by the propane tank.
What I did was I had
Awesome layout, Phil. Thank
Yes.
you for inviting us.
Yes, you're welcome.
We were kind of commenting about throughout your layout, a lot of really detailed spots. You got little scenes, little stories, you know, throughout, which is pretty cool.
I like the Christmas tree farm. That thing is awesome.
What do you call? Not too many people do it. You're in a process of doing is wiring your telephone poles. That's a very fine detail. A lot of people miss that. Really completes a layout, because you see telephone poles. That picture looks almost realistic. Then you see the telephone poles with no wires on them. I've seen. I'm just saying. All the different pictures of people posting their layouts and different scenes of their layout, and you see them ones. You know, it looks almost double take, but then you realize there's no wires there. If the wires are there,
Yeah,
it would have been.
but another thing that makes a big difference is if you go around Phil's layout, Phil does one thing that we see a lot of that doesn't happen is figures and people on the layout. They tell more of a story than anything for a scene, because you got people there, then you have the animals that you have throughout the layout as well. They tell, you got the hunter up there on the railroad hunting down the trespassers on the railroad. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah.
And I like, I see fast track throughout your layout. Been pros and cons about fast track. I've had good luck with fast track, especially for some of the Christmas layouts I've done and stuff. I find it easy to work with. I mean, how's the fast track work for you?
It works pretty good. If I was going to do it over again, I probably would switch up to a different track plan. But when you get involved in it and you buy the Lionel sets that have track in it, that's how it kind of involved into this whole fast track layout type thing.
Before you knew it, you had a lot of it, huh?
Yes, yes. And so you get to the point where you buy 5, 6, 7 switches, and then you're like at the point where you can't go.
Point of no return.
Yes. So
I mean, you can switch. I mean, a lot of the fun things like certain tracks you can still recover majority of your part of your money back.
Well, I see. I saw you comment about the ballast.
Yes.
Blending with the ballast and blending your track. Comment about that.
Yes. When you do the ballasting, it looks so much more realistic if you take the ballast all the way up to the actual where the ties are. Because I've seen some people where they leave the ballast of the track itself there, and they just
the one spot definitely.
They just go to the edge of it.
Yeah. So if you're really looking for the detail of it, and it blends really nicely if you go all the way up to the ties with the ballast.
Yeah, I've seen that on your layout. It really makes quite a big difference.
That and you mimicked the town you lived on with a lot of friends or people associated buildings that were there.
Yeah.
That's neat.
Yeah.
And I'm the same way when I eventually, certain people will have their buildings.
Yeah, like mine's, a lot of our buildings are named after places in Lansdale.
Yeah.
So it's neat to see how much stuff you have named after places in Ambler.
Yes. Yeah. I grew up in Ambler all my life, so it's it's home. And,
with Lansdale became Lyondale on our layout, but because it's half Lansdale, half fictional as well.
Or Lionel version of Lansdale.
Yep.
Lyondale. Awesome. It was a great trip, great visit. Really, we thank you for allowing us to
thanks
stop
for
by.
coming and being able to share it with everybody. That's what the hobby's about.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So coming up, our next episode, not sure what we're doing yet. I know there's a lot of new lino coming in the shop coming up this week, Monday and Tuesday. I think we got a big shipment of stuff. So I'm anxious to see what there is.
I want to cover parts books next.
Parts
show.
books.
Yep.
We also need to look. Bachmann's got their new catalog out. So
Yeah.
I think we're going to take a look at that some. The Bachmann Catalog here, a lot of new HO, N-gauge, and not much
O-gauge.
O-gauge. There's only a couple of things in O-gauge.
And our friend Tyler, is one of our club members. He did a lot of the artwork in there, and I gotta say, he did a really good job.
Yeah, so I'll have to see if we can get him on board. So other than that, and then I guess pretty soon we'll have I know we have a couple other layouts to take a look at. We do got to look at your layout. We actually, surprisingly, after a year and a half, we haven't visited.
Yeah, well, we're gonna be going there. We got a workbench.
That hasn't been seen by everybody by now.
We do have a workbench Wednesday yet coming up too with Ryan. So
Other than that, I guess we're good to go. And thanks for joining us. If you enjoy the show, hit like, hit subscribe, all that. We appreciate it. I'm Bill Henning, Walt Herbine, Harry Henning III, and Phil Koller.
he's gonna blow that whistle.
There you go.
Hey, don't forget to come in and stop by the store and see us, so I can put a smile on your face and lighten up your pocket.
Thank you all. Good night. All right. Good job.
Well, I gotta say
Now let's put his house back together.